Hello and welcome to Optimal Tarot. Well, foresight is 2020. Right now, I'm doing a general love read for the sign of Leo. Leo, what's going on to all my Leos and the cross watchers out there? I hope everyone is doing well because guess what? Today, we are looking into you versus them. The way you feel versus the way they feel. Now, keep in mind, this is a general love read, so the messages may or may not resonate. If the messages do not resonate, please be sure to check your moon, Venus, and rising signs. Now, without any further ado, Leo, let us see. What is the overall energy between you and your person? Spirit, show us. What is the overall energy between Leo and their person? What is the overall energy? Show us, Spirit. What is the mutual energy between Leo and their person? What is the mutual energy between Leo and their person? And we have King of Wands. Okay. And how do you feel? How does Leo feel? How does Leo feel about their person? Spirit, show us. How does Leo feel? How does Leo feel about their person? We got two. Ooh, three of hearts. No, three of swords. I'm saying three of hearts. Three of swords. Oh, three of pentacles. Yeah, interesting. One more, Spirit. One more. Show us. How does Leo feel about their person? One more, Spirit. What's one more? There was one more. And we have Queen of Cups. Oh. And how does Leo's person feel? How does Leo's person feel? How does Leo's person feel about Leo? Show us, Spirit. How does Leo's person feel about Leo? How does Leo's person feel about Leo? And we have Page of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Well, okay. Say how you really feel, why don't you? What is the potential outcome? What is the potential outcome? Spirit, show us. What is the potential outcome for this situation? Show us, Spirit. What is the potential outcome for Leo and their person? And we have the Magician. And what is the advice? What is the advice? Spirit, show us. What advice do you have? What is the advice that you have for Leo in this situation? What is the advice that you have for Leo? And we have Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Well. Leo, we got some things to talk about here. Okay, so the mutual energy between you and your person, Leo, is the King of Wands. That's an interesting card to have for the mutual energy. Normally in a love reading, I would speak to a higher level of attraction and passion for one another. However, intuitively right now, I'm feeling this speaks to entrepreneurship, which in a general sense, King of Wands can usually refer to an entrepreneur, a CEO, a boss, okay? I'm feeling like, Leo, you are about your bag right now. And I feel the mutual energy is your person is also about their bag as well, making moves, doing things to further your careers and or businesses or side hustles, okay? But that is the vibe I'm getting there from the King of Wands. I'm feeling like I'm seeing two people here who are concentrating on like professional endeavors, okay? But I will pull some cards for clarity to see if we can get some more details about the situation. Spirit, clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands for us, please. Clarify the King of Wands for Leo and their person, the mutual energy between them. Clarify the King of Wands. Oh, almost had a jumper. And we have the Moon, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting, very interesting here. Leo, let's talk about this. I'm seeing the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Interestingly enough, I do feel like I was correct in my initial assessment in seeing the King of Wands as it refers to a focus on professional endeavors. Now, I feel like the Moon is speaking to a level of the unknown, okay? I feel like, so we have the Moon, okay? So there's some things unknown. And this is why there's a need for truth and clarity. There's a lack of clarity. And then there's waiting. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, Leo, is I'm seeing a couple that is really in the dark about how they feel, about the mutual feelings, right? I'm feeling like your person doesn't know where they stand with you or how you feel and vice versa. Okay. I'm feeling that there is a need for clarity, for truth to be spoken. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles speaks to waiting for that truth and clarity, to clear up the unknown. In the meantime, you're busy. You're keeping yourself occupied with your professional endeavors as the same as your person is, okay? They're busy too, because guess what? They're waiting too. This is going to be a reading, I can tell. So let's go on down a little further here, Leo, and let's look into your feelings. Now, right off the bat, this was the first card that fell. Leo, let's talk about this. This here, what is the heartbreak about? What is the heartbreak about? What I'm seeing here, I do see you're heartbroken, okay? Now, this is the way you feel about your person. I feel like you're heartbroken, but I feel like you want to work things out. You want to work things out. This speaks to teamwork, okay? And I feel like you love your person. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, okay? And I saw Pisces up here with the Moon, okay? But yeah. So I'm seeing here now, okay. So let's find out, what are you heartbroken about, Leo? What are you heartbroken about? But I'm feeling like, you know, based on what I saw in the mutual energy, I'm feeling like if you guys, they're, you know, perhaps you're separated. If you're not separated, I don't see a lot of passion between you guys. It's like you might as well be separated because you're both concentrated so much on work, okay? So let's see, Leo, what is this Three of Swords about? Spirit, show us. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords for the way Leo feels about their person, Spirit. Clarify for us, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify. Clarify the Three of Swords. And we have Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the King of Wands. Isn't that interesting? But Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Uh-huh. All right, Leo. So I'm feeling like this heartbreak is because you want a new stable commitment, like a new stable beginning with your person, but you feel like there's nothing you can do about it. I kind of feel like you want a new beginning with your person, but you feel like there's nothing you can do about it. So you work. And it's like, okay, though you're good at working or you're coming along professionally, I'm sure, because the King of Wands is the boss. You're in charge. Okay. I feel like it doesn't fulfill you. There's still a hole there emotionally. And I feel like that's what the heartbreak is about, because it's like, yeah, you work because you don't want to think about your person. But I don't know if you could see the cards as I was speaking to them, but new beginning, this is what you want a new beginning with your person, but you feel like you can't do anything about it. Your hands are tied. It's almost like you feel like you can't have it for some reason. Okay, so rather than sulk too long or too hard about it, you just keep yourself busy with work. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, and I do believe that the Three of Pentacles, I feel that very clearly. That's you wanting to work things out with your person because you love them dearly. You love them deeply. That love is real. Queen of Cups, that's a real love. It is a real love. Okay, so let's look at the way your person is feeling, Leo. They have the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Well, let's see. Leo, your person feels like you owe them an apology. All right. Or this speaks to them wanting to reach out to speak to you. Perhaps they feel like they need to apologize. Okay. But there needs to be an icebreaker here. All right. I feel like this is them wanting to hear from you. I feel like you should reach out. All right. But mainly what I'm getting here is I feel like they're owed an apology. Okay. And they feel like you are indecisive, like you haven't made up your mind. They feel like you have not chosen them. They feel like you have not decided what you want. Do you know what you want? If you do, your person doesn't feel like you do. They don't feel that you're clear on wanting them. So they feel kind of like you're at a standstill trying to figure it out. And because of that, they're all up in their head about this, Leo. They're stuck. They're in a mental prison. Okay, I dare to say they probably think about you throughout the day in, day out. They think about you, they think about the situation, what happened, what could have happened, all that stuff. Okay, but that's very clear. I don't really feel a need to clarify any of that. I do feel like your person feels like you guys need to talk, and they feel like you have not made up your mind about what you want. All right. Here it looks like it's clear about what you want. I don't see anybody expressing anything so far. So that seems to be an issue. Okay. So let's look at the outcome. The Magician. All right. And I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. When I look at the situation here, I'm seeing you in heartbreak. You want your person. You want a new beginning. You want to work things out. Okay. I'm seeing over here that this person is all up in their head, thinking about you all day. They don't feel like you know what you want. Okay. This Page of Cups tells me there's little to no communication. All right. So I'm not sure if the Magician is a good card for the outcome, because that tells me, if we're looking at the truth here, that the truth will still be that there's still a level of mystery here, because this is smoke and mirrors. All right. So I'm afraid that this will continue to be more of the same, of it looking like you're into your work and not into them, and vice versa. Okay. I mean, I think if people looked at you guys from the outside looking in, they would think you are two people who are totally uninterested in one another, and the only thing you care about is work. And that's an illusion. Because truthfully, I see two people who care about each other very much. If they didn't care about you, they wouldn't be thinking about you all day. They wouldn't be all up in their head. Okay. And you wouldn't have the Queen of Cups and be all cryy and heartbreaky because you're thinking about them all the time too, Leo. Okay? I will pull some cards on clarity though to make sure that I am reading that magician accurately, or to see if we can get more details about the outcome. So let's see. Okay? Clarify the magician spirit. Clarify the magician for the outcome for Leo and their person. Clarify the magician for us, please. Clarify the magician. Clarify the magician for Leo and their person. Clarify the magician. And we have Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, and Strength. That's you, Leo. That's you. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. Defeat. That's not good. That's not a good outcome. Okay? For the magician to be clarified with the Seven of Cups, that tells me that there's continuance of confusion. As a result of the confusion, there is no resolution to the argument, to the fight. Okay? And what? You're left to be strong, Leo. Be strong. Oh, this is so hard. You have to be strong and endure, continuously endure to be away from your person because, from what I can tell, nobody's speaking up. Here we go. Conflict. In fact, I'm seeing this. I read the Five of Swords as defeat. Everybody usually concentrates on the person in the front. Okay? The classic card of the Five of Swords, there's a person walking away from the sword fight as if he lost. All right? I'm feeling like there's a good chance here that you guys are going to assume that the other doesn't care, unfortunately, and this is a missed opportunity. Okay? I'm seeing a missed opportunity here. I see two people who still love each other, but they don't know. It's actually kind of a sad love story. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the advice? What is the advice? The advice here is the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So, how should we read this Ten of Pentacles? What is your idea of abundance? What is truly your idea of abundance? I mean, the King of Wands has popped up twice. You're working your ass off, Leo. And it looks like your person is working too. Is this what it's all about? I would think not, because I don't think you would have that Three of Swords if work was enough. I believe that the abundance is what is truly going to fulfill you. And I would think by now you probably know that work isn't going to cut it. I mean, it's cool to work and love what you do and be successful, but there's so much more to life. And I think that's why you're in that Three of Swords energy, because you are lacking the emotional connection, the fulfillment from a beautiful, emotional, loving connection. All right. And I believe that means follow the abundance of your heart. That's how I'm reading that. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Swords. This is what I feel like is your Achilles heel. Okay. Because honestly, I feel like you're living a lie if you continue to work and act like this person means nothing to you. Now, I'm not coming down on you, Leo, because the cross watcher or your person is just as guilty, because they're doing the same thing. Interestingly enough, the next card is the King of Pentacles. I believe that you and your person could have a very solid, prosperous, and stable commitment if you decided to let things go and move into calmer waters together. And the next card is the Empress. Okay, this can be a very prosperous, bountiful, beautiful connection here. Okay, so we can continue to pull cards here, and to me, it's all lining up. I'm feeling like I see two people who need to speak up. Okay, and I feel like this lesson, if nothing else, is showing you that true abundance is not what you make from working, but the true abundance is that which truly fulfills your heart, Leo. I pray that you find it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys here next time for Optimal Tarot. Peace and love.